Well, here we are. After a good amount of time, over 100 hours, we're here. The finale of this game. A bit bittersweet, if I can say so myself, because this game's been a very nice experience. But everything ends, and yeah. Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. Just a bit stiff in the neck. Been waking up with a really stiff neck and shoulders lately, which is kind of annoying, but I'm feeling all right now because I'm getting to play more of this and we're wrapping it all up. So to recap from last we played, we fought, we did a bunch of side quests. We did all the next chapter quests, and then after the next chapter quests, we went to get the last extra job, and I gave that to Oswald because I thought that was fitting, and turns out it was. And then after that, we got over to where we were supposed to go for the final chapter to start. Final chapter has since commenced. And now, darkness has fallen upon the realm, and I have to go to these temples here, these ruins of different kinds, to light back up the beacons, and then there's somewhere that I need to sail to, I think, to fight the true final boss. And we learned that apparently one of the NPCs in Temenos' story is an immortal, much like Claude in Throne's story, except Mint didn't do what Claude did. And we fought her, we fought another boss, and kind of learned about how things are tying in together. For one thing, we know how we got to see essentially the hunter that was referenced in Ochet's story and how they fed themselves to the owl that we didn't pick. Then when we fought Mint, we got to see that apparently one of the members of the traveling troupe in Agnia's story had fallen for Mint, or Arcanetta, I think was her name, and she sacrificed her. And it's like, okay. And then, yeah, that's kind of what we had. Tough fights, not impossible, but now we are looking to go to this area, which hosted the bard that Hikari and Agnia had
a customer
in their story. Oh, there's no battle music. Oh, that's creepy. That's really eerie. There's no battle music for this? Huh.
Magia Stig.
Oswald. Yeehaw!
So yeah, we did get to... So we are dealing with a nice... oh my god. We are dealing with a nice new amount of classes.
I need a
Which is
plan.
nice.
Magia Envy.
God, that's a good skill too.
Bring it on.
We learned just how good a lot of the skills we've got here are. That's also something we had last stream.
Catapult, go, go, go!
And we also now have the ability to freely swap out party members without needing to go into a tavern,
Here we go.
which I think is great. So that's good. Oh, it's weird having no battle music and random encounters.
There.
I have no idea
Oh,
if this is
dear.
the intention or not.
You won't be needing that.
Oh, it's weird. It's just completely silent.
My prey awaits. Akala! All right.
And done.
All right.
Very well. I won't back down. How's that?
Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh, goodness. What a tantrum that was.
And we're gonna let the characters level up a bit because I imagine this final battle will be very taxing, resources and just ability-wise. So yeah, we are gonna be heading over to the grotto,
Out of my way.
heading over to the area next to Gravel, and then after that, well, it's supposedly final boss
Thinking
time.
time.
And I learned that apparently the final boss
Strike
is actually
them
tough,
down.
so that'll be fun.
Bring it on. Catapult, go, go, go!
Right.
Man, it's weird not having any music.
Huh? There! Time to finish this. Here we go. Yeah!
I'm just getting warm. How's that?
Now then. Pierce them, winds of frost.
Any plans to attempt the super boss or just
I've
going for
seen
story
worse
completion?
methods.
I think I'll just go story completion. If the super boss isn't that necessary for like a complete ending, I'm gonna keep it to story. Maybe I'll attempt the super boss on my own, and post my opinions about it on socials or
Out of
something.
my way.
Also, hello JT Flawless. Hope you're doing well tonight. My
Thinking
apologies
time.
if you hear any noises in the background. Apparently some people in my house are attempting to print some stuff. So if you hear printer noises, that's what that is.
Strike them down.
But yeah, we are gonna fight any random encounters
it
that come
on.
by because I want to, at the very least, be somewhat more prepared for some of the
Catapult,
bosses
go,
I'll be
go,
fighting.
go! I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh dear.
Muktu conjure lightning.
Feel the lightning all around you.
And as for who I'll probably take into the final battle, I'm
No,
definitely
then.
taking Oswald and Temenos. Throne for certain. Yeah, I think my final party composition for whatever the final boss is going to be will be Oswald, Temenos, Throne,
Strike them
and
down.
Hikari.
You're
I
finished.
think it'll be those three. Or those four.
Study harder.
I'm doing alright this evening, just making more progress with Trails of Cold Steel 2. Hope your evening has gone well. It's going good for me. Had some okay pizza for dinner, and just doing, just prepping up for the week ahead with my studies, and kind of thinking about
Hey,
other
the
game
customer.
prospects. One game prospect that I actually, since it is October, obviously
Bring
I
it
want to
on.
try at least one weird or spooky game, and I think I have one lined up. It's one that my mod combo had been so kind to inform me of, which definitely looks like an odd one.
Nice.
I need a plan.
So that's what's been on my docket lately, is just taking a look
Magia
at
Stig.
potential
Very
Halloween-ish
effective.
kind of themes to do.
I am in your debt.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Thinking time. And done.
Jeez.
Let's go.
We are decimating these things. We are pretty over-leveled for some of this stuff.
Come on then.
Where was I? Ah! Take that! Now die!
Why did I do that?
Yeehaw! Hot, ain't it?
Okay, Arcanist.
Magia Stig.
Make sure to top off my health and SP. I keep meaning to call it.
Let's go.
I keep calling it MP by accident, but I know it's not.
Akala!
Where was I? Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Alright, and we'll do that.
Magia Stig. All according to plan.
Oswald!
Bravo! How's that for you?
Then we'll just unload.
My... Ha-ha!
Yeehaw!
There we go.
All in a day's work.
I imagine I won't run into Octopuffs or Kate Sith enemies whilst going through all of this. Just a hunch. Just a little hunch. Alright. So it is this grotto that we met the bard in that I'm supposed to find this next flame in. And I'll make sure to do the banter with him and with Hikari and Agnia, since the dancer and warrior are in this area. Hello, Blightblazer. Hope you're doing well tonight. We are just now entering the grotto.
Hunt or be hunted!
Bring it on.
No, not bow. Axe.
Thinking time.
Didn't that axe say that it could have a chance to insta-kill enemies, or am I misremembering? I
Yeehaw!
feel like it did. I'm gonna check it again. Uh-oh.
I need a plan.
Gotta kill these things quick.
Magia Stig.
Here we go! Come on, then!
There we go.
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame. Very good.
God, it's really
Strike
eerie what's
them
being
down.
done with the music.
All according to plan.
I hope this game's
Bring
music
it
gets a
on.
nomination.
Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Because it's really good.
Catapult, go, go, go! Gotcha. Maybe next time.
Yes, get those levels. I don't know what the recommended level is for the for the final boss. So I'm kind of just gonna see how it goes. I don't think I need to grind, because as much damage as a lot of the bosses in these later sections have been doing to me, I've been dishing out damage pretty strongly towards them too. So
Shall we?
I think I'm okay. Especially since I know what my party composition's gonna be like.
Now then,
I don't think I have to worry too much about that.
strike them down.
I'm just getting warm.
Ow.
Here we go! Come on, then! Now!
Bring it on. I'm investing in you.
Do that.
Many thanks.
And then Oswald can do this to get some SP back.
Magia Stig.
Oswald!
Where will now
There we
die.
go.
Great stuff, Temenos! Wahoo!
Let's try that.
Huh? There! All right!
Not quite,
Bring it on.
but this'll do it. No.
Calculation.
This'll do it. Yes.
Study harder.
Skill issue. Alright, healing. Man, I may as well, because we basically make back the SP that we spend really quickly. Which is really nice. Like, that's just basically become a non-issue for me for this.
Let the experiment begin. Now then. Magia Stig.
Oswald!
I'm just getting warmed up. Catapult, go, go, go!
That inventor skill of getting to act first no matter what is so good.
Let's
Like,
go!
it's great because it basically just gives me a free BP whenever the next turn hits without giving the enemy any go. It's wonderful. It's so good. Yeah, I don't have anything for that. I have this, but
Huh? There!
I can do that.
Very well. Blaze on, O sacred
It's nice that
flame.
Oswald also can do spike damage, because that's very useful here.
Bring it on.
Now then.
Can this end off all of them?
Magia Stig. You're finished.
Yes.
Oswald!
Study harder.
Ooh, Temenos is close to leveling again. Yeah, I don't know what the super boss may entail, but I imagine if it's a super boss, it sounds like it'd be a really tough encounter, potentially.
Out of my way.
Though nothing will quite match the frustration I felt when I attempted to do the Dragon Quest XI's super boss, well, true final boss of Dragon
Magia
Quest
Steel.
XI's without knowledge of what I needed to do to make the fight a bit easier for
I'm
myself.
just getting warmed up.
And I still have yet to beat the absolute final boss, like the super boss of that one. That one's a tough one. It's genuinely hard because you essentially fight
Catapult,
that
go,
thing in
go,
two
go.
separate versions of the game's turn-based combat system. It's interesting.
Now then.
Actually, wait. I think I did beat one version of it. I think it's the other version that I'm had some trouble on.
Magia Stig.
But since it's not related to story stuff, I'm like, not the biggest deal if I can't make it. I don't even know what I'd get if I did beat
To
it.
work. Blaze on, O sacred flame.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Yeah, normally I'm not one for super boss content anyway, because if I beat a game and I'm fully done with the story, it's like, okay, well, other than a potential gameplay incentive of a lot more content,
Good hunt!
how much more would I want to, do this
The
extra stuff?
tenderizer! There!
Especially since the game will already be beaten. It's rough. I definitely had some moments I had to step away, but being completionist I am, I had to get through it all. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not a completionist,
I knew
so-
you would.
so I guess keep that in mind. The only
Prey
time
awaits.
I very rarely ever go out of my way to do a lot of completion for something. The only times I ever really go in on completing something is if it's a Metroidvania. Like Hollow Knight, for instance, is one where I have to do a ton of exploring and get all the stuff for a particular thing to get the true final boss in that game. Or having to get a bunch of different types of souls in Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, where you get the true ending in that sense, in that way. It's another one. Or if it's just something you can complete fairly quickly and early to get a really good early in-game or even into late game upgrade. Assassin's Creed 2 kind of and Assassin's Creed 4 kind of crop up to mind when I say that, because you know, you can get a bunch of these artifacts and then you get some really good armor. And if you get to play around with it before the game's over, then even better. So that's usually what I like in my completion list stuff, but normally I'm not like, oh, I have to get everything and I have to explore it all, unless it's one of those games that has its teeth just in me and it will not let go, you know? Especially with JRPGs or any kind of role-playing game, I do not see myself being much of a completionist with these, because, you know, there's so much content, and I remember hearing about the achievement list in Octopath 1 and thinking, like, I would not in a million years think to attempt it, let alone actually do it. Like how apparently in Octopath 1, you have to, for one of the achievements, you have to beat the game pretty much with only one of the characters in your party, and you basically like solo run the whole game. No other party members in the party at all. You still do all of their stories, but just with one party member. And it's like, or maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe it's you do one of their full stories with one party member and then change them out. Point is, I heard what you had to do for some of the completion stuff, and I just heard it and went no.
Magia Stig.
like the no, I don't think I will meme.
Thank you kindly.
I'm hit!
No, I don't think I will.
Thinking time.
Just didn't sound very fun to me.
Strike them down.
Like, when a challenge stops feeling like an well, I don't know, maybe it could be invigorating in some way to go through that kind of strategy, but it feels like you also have to go out of your way to really get into it, and there's only a certain amount that I really feel comfortable to actually do.
Yeah.
Very well. Blaze on, O sacred flame.
Over here!
Thinking time. Strike them down. They're broken.
There we are.
Nice one, Mr. Oswald. Yeehaw!
Ooh, okay, these are tough.
Oh dear. Repent.
How about this?
Blaze on, O sacred flame. Yes.
There we are.
May the sacred flame guide you. Or
Not quite to a
something
level
like
yet
that.
for anybody, but that's fine. Alright, let's top ourselves off and then we go fight this boss, eh? Oswald, what can you learn? Change one attribute reducing effect on yourself and to an... Ooh, that's good. Grant yourself with the effect that leaves you with 1 HP when hit with an otherwise lethal attack. This effect will disappear once triggered or after 3 turns. Immortality or barrier? I think I want immortality. Okay, and... what did I just get for a new skill? The equipping character's status effects do not disappear when they become incapacitated. Status effects do not disappear. Like, wait. I'm kind of confused on the wording of that. So, does that mean that the status effects that I apply to an enemy won't change if Oswald becomes unconscious? Like, say Oswald Should say buffs. Ah, I see. Okay, good to know. Wait, so incapacitated. Would incapacitated mean like 0 HP? Yeah, the achievement is to complete all one of character's chapters in 8 hours or less, which is funny because then you have an achievement to play 100 hours too. Okay, so so dead means I can. Oh man, that's really good. But I think I'm okay with what I've got now, especially with the 1 HP survival. All right, we'll top off Ochette, and we'll get going on this. Nothing happened. Two gods gaze upon the sacred flame's dais. And douse, perhaps it can be enlightened with something. Try that again. Nothing happened. Oh, I have to activate the statues. Statues of Sealtige, the Lady of Grace. There are words carved into the base. O inheritors of our will, let the mirror shine and kindle a fire in your heart to chase away the darkness. Statue of Brand the Thunderblade. There are words carved into the base. Will it work now? Nothing happened. Do I have to have Hikari and Agnea in my party for this? I'm gonna try. I mean, they miss out on. Oh. I do. Ah, okay. In that case. Particio, I'm gonna have to change you out for Agnea, and Ochette, I'm gonna have to change you out for Hikari. You're gonna miss. Those two are gonna miss out on some levels, but I think if I next dungeon, methinks. All right. What do we see?
It was hope that drove me to live, to survive. Drove me away from death's clutches, to guide others along the same path. But hope was a mistake. There is nothing worth living for, nothing in this cruel, unsightly world. There is no dawn worth waiting for. What would you give to see the morrow, Lord Ageha?
Ageha? Is that the one? Is that the guy that was with Mugen?
Kazan.
I think so.
Why did you betray us? You lifted up Lord Mugen to the throne, then you tore him down from it.
Oh.
An eagle must hide his talons. It was the only way to catch my true quarry.
Do the chickens have large talons?
What?
Large talons.
Boy, I don't understand. Son, I don't understand a word you just said.
The dark blood blade.
So Kazan had other intention. What? So he must have betrayed the previous ruler, Hikari's dad, to get Mugen on the throne, and then he helped us.
The sacred treasure of Clan Ku. Not an easy thing to steal. Not so long as Mugen stood in my way. So I cut him down.
Oh.
With Hikari's sword.
You? What are you?
For years I have hidden my intentions from Ku.
Another immortal?
My very name.
Kazan's an immortal? Who are these immortals?
But now you shall know it.
Oh!
Oboro.
I remember getting Oboro's journal in Hikari's first chapter.
All I did, I did to prevent the tide of darkness that waits on the morrow from reaching us.
I might need to reread the Oboro Journal because it has been months since I first read that.
Within this blade slumbers the power of the shadow. The power to quench the flames. However, such a feat cannot be
I missed the journal?
accomplished
Oh,
without
man.
a sacrifice.
Yeah, I need to reread that. So am I gonna fight Kazan?
The accursed blood of Darkest. If not for its taint, we may have seen a desert free from the stain of crimson. And now, I end this. Hikari. Goodbye, old friend. This world's end calls to me. Soon, you shall have the world you envisioned. A world without bloodshed. For oblivion shall bring peace.
Oh. No boss? Wow, okay. Kazan. Mugen's rebellion. The razing of the city. Even my ascent to the throne. Were they all just more of your plots? Were we all playing into your hands? How many of my friends died because of you? Hikari. Ever since I was a child, I spoke with him about the future I envisioned. A future without bloodshed. Were our ideals so different? Why did he do this? He aims to bring an end to the world. We have to stop him. Together. We will. We'll lead everyone toward the dawn. Man. I agree. I agree from last stream. I don't remember who said it. I think it was Flawless, JT Flawless. The banter should be voiced in the next game, honestly. I agree with that idea. I agree with that particular sentiment. No boss fight though. Okay, I was expecting a full-on battle. Huh. Well, let's read Oboro's journal, because it's been a second since I, got to really read that. I don't know how much time passed since my teacher left, but even though no one is left to instruct me, I will continue my training. I practice the steps she taught me over and over again in hopes that I will be able to move just as she did. Wait, is this No, it's dancers. There we go. My name is Oboro. I was born in U, a nation bled dry by its interminable war with Ku. Empty stomachs, spreading pestilence, and nights spent curled up against the chill were facts of life. Although the adults around me blamed my birth for my miserable lot, even in my tender years, I knew the truth. Ku was to blame. That wretched nation who preyed upon the weak, bringing strife and death in its wake. While the better part of my life was spent in suffering, my sister brought some small measure of joy to my existence. We were not bound by blood. I plucked her from the city streets and raised her as my own family. Now, some might think shouldering such a burden is folly, especially when I scarcely knew from where my next meal would come. However, I could tell that this child had a fire within her. Yes, when she spied the dagger I held in my hand, her cries ceased, and I knew. It was at that very moment when I decided we would make it through this life together. How naive I was then. After 4 years of relative peace, Ku's forces fell upon the town we called home. If the tyrants were victorious, we would be killed or captured, forced to spend our lives in servitude. I resolved to kill King Jigo of Ku myself. that we might be spared such a fate. After donning the armor of a dead Ku soldier, I asked my sister to slash my body and made my way to Jigo under the guise of being a wounded ally. While I stepped through Ku's ranks, my attempts on Jigo's life failed, and I was captured. As his soldier pinned me down, my mind grasped for a clever escape. It was then that Jigo asked, Will you serve Ku by my side? An unexpected offer, to say the least, but I did not hesitate to take. Also, okay, so I may be wrong. Maybe he wasn't an immortal. I keep thinking people are immortals because Arcanetta / Mint was an immortal. Claude turned out to be an immortal. Can you blame me for thinking this? A lot of those twists have been coming around. An unexpected offer, to say the least, but one I did not hesitate to take. I turned my back on our home and joined hands with my sworn enemy. Also that my sister and I could live. However, still we found no comfort. Ku's bloody conquest poured over one border after another, and the fires of war spread unabated, and the desert was stained a deep crimson. My heart became black as pitch. I recall on one particularly red day noticing a corpse turn toward me, its gaze piercing through lifeless eyes. I tried to look away, only to be met with a field of dead bodies upon the sand, each one leering at me intently. Perhaps it was merely the work of a troubled imagination, but that is hardly the point. The act of living became something I could not comprehend. We steal only to be stolen from, and then we die. This cycle repeats itself time and time again, until at the end we find... what? I pondered the answer to this question and eventually reached my answer. Life has no meaning, and living is a fool's errand. I was mistaken to look toward the dawn, for tomorrow is but a farce. A world so twisted ill deserves to see a new day, so I will ensure that it never comes. Such was the thought in the forefront of my mind as I wore the mask of dutiful subject. Day after day I played my role, until a man came to me bearing a grimoire, and claiming it would pique my interest. The text within was said to stir the hearts of all who read it. But I was unmoved as I turned the final page, for I had come to realize the truths it laid bare on my own. How many years has it been since then? At last my plan is in motion, and a great battle looms on the horizon. This world will meet its end, and the light of dawn will be replaced with a choking darkness. For life has no meaning, and tomorrow is but a farce. Wouldn't you agree? No longer will we be forced to kill or be killed. No longer will we be forced to greet a dawn that only brings more suffering. The end is nigh. And this book, along with the others in the Nihilism's Journal to Life Philosophy, can be yours for only $19.99 plus shipping and handling. Call this toll-free number now. I couldn't help myself. It sounded like a weird infomercial pitch. It wouldn't be definitely not as catchy as Lots and Lots of Trains, though. And if you remember Lots and Lots of Trains, congratulations, you now feel about as ancient as I do sometimes. Alright. And then lastly, we have Felsen. Yeah, Felsen. That's where we're supposed to go. Ooh, I was not expecting that. I was wondering why Kazan was not in Ku at all. Night Era's crackers really killed my motivation. I tried to stop her, so why'd you have to go and... People to prepare to read a lot? Oh, for this next one? Oh boy. Okay, so we had Temenos and Throne, and then the other one was Casti and Ochet. The last one was... The one that we did earlier was fucking Get water if you must. I have a good amount of water. I'm okay. If I need to fill up, I'll make sure to let y'all know.
Out of my way.
But yeah, that was interesting. So Kazan turned out to be
I need a plan.
a traitor to Ku.
Magya Stig.
And I totally thought we were gonna be fighting him in that room there. I thought he'd be like, so now you know the truth,
Here
Hikari.
goes.
You must know now, you now know the deep hatred that's seated before me. King Jigo stole the last hot pocket from the freezer, even though I'd been saving that for when I was off my night shift. So therefore, he and all of Clan Ku must be destroyed. Or something. I don't know. I don't know if a hot pocket's worth that level of adoration. The last hot pocket. I'm dead. I'm glad you found that funny.
Yeehaw!
I didn't. You know, I joke about that, but I've actually never had. Wait. Yeah, I've never had a hot pocket.
Thinking time. Magya Stig.
Sorry about that.
Oh dear.
And
Blaze on, oh sacred flame.
man, that's gotta.
Right.
I guess maybe only if you enjoy heartburn. I don't. I remember some pretty bad cases of heartburn that I have after eating spicy food. It's not fun, but goddamn, is spicy food delicious. I love good spicy food.
Now then.
It's a shame that it's just a shame what spicy food does to the system, you know?
Let's go.
Like, give me some high-level spice chicken tikka masala, and I am all in on that. I love that stuff.
Take this.
Even if it causes,
How's that?
even if it can just feel awful afterwards, it feels so good.
Repent! Holy light, illuminate the darkness. May the sacred flame guide you, or something like that.
All right. I remember not having to fight a boss with this area when I went through as Temenos too, because this is where we went as Temenos in his second.
Out
no,
of my way.
like third chapter, part 1 kind of thing, if my memory
I'm
serves
just
right.
getting warmed up.
Where a village lady was trying to flirt with Temenos, and he goes, "Sorry, but I'm a
No,
gay
then.
top." It's.
Magya Stig.
Mr. Oswald, thank you kindly.
All right, so.
Yeehaw!
There.
Right.
And since I remembered that I actually have this thing, I often keep forgetting about the provoke thing from Ochet. I really do. Like, it's just a bad habit.
Now then.
Bad habit.
Magya
Bad habit.
Stig. They're broken.
All right.
Mr. Oswald, thank you kindly.
Very well.
And then luminescence.
Blaze on, oh sacred flame. Very good.
Great stuff, Temenos. The tenderizer.
I need a plan. Feel my wrath! Magya Stig. You're finished.
Okay.
I owe you.
I've gained valuable insight.
Oh, just there. Ooh, it's right there. All right. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, this feels like it might be a bit of an origin spot for the whole area, because this is where the Moonshade Order thing happened.
Hunt or be hunted.
So this is gonna be interesting.
Thinking time. Magya Stig.
Oswald!
Here goes. Hot, ain't it?
Right. Come on, then!
There we go.
Bring it on. Hot, ain't it?
That. And then Oswald with the,
Thinking time.
can hit with the lay.
Magya Stig. A week.
Mr. Oswald, thank you kindly.
God, these enemies are starting to hurt.
Very well.
Do that.
Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Then not Oswald, Particio can do his Ember thing.
Bring it on.
He can throw firecrackers at an enemy.
Felt
He can
that,
just
didn't
throw a little, just throw a little...
Where was I?
What are the names of those tiny fireworks again, where it's like, they're like about the size of a grain or something, and you throw them at the ground and they explode? I forget what those are called.
I won't back down.
He's doing that. I feel like Oswald with...
Holy light.
Particio
illuminate
with
the
Ember is
darkness.
just doing that.
Goodness, what a tantrum that was.
Are they just called snappers? I'm American. I should know this. I'm American. I should be remembering what my fireworks are. Poppers, that's what I call them. That sounds right. I'm doing a disservice. Journal fragment. I did it, diary. I finally got hired as a scrivener, and for the Delta Times too. All the world's information flows through a newspaper, a river of facts alongside a paper water wheel, an endless procession of scoop, scoop, scoop. As a journalist, I'll dash about the world's investigating, uncovering, and breaking news. What better way for me to carry out my mission? What? I've thought about this a lot, and everyone has some fact they're hiding. Vast sums of knowledge locked in noggins the world over. But how to crack open these repertoires and acquire those tasty secrets within? That's the rub, of course. As I am now, I doubt I have the dexterity to pick up any of those cranial locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There's a positive way to spin that, though. I spent all the time that I wasn't talking to people, observing them. Here's what I learned. People let their guard down around cute little animals. A scowling guard captain will play cuddly coo with an adorable puppy, and soon confess all his gripes to the precious thing. And so, I will become the puppy. I'll wag my little doggy tail and act the part of the friendly little non-threatening furball and slide right into people's confidences. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird's eye view, but I'll be a sharp-eyed hound keeping my nose to the ground and sniffing out every last detail I can find. Wait, the journalist is Kazan's sister that he was talking about? What? Drinking a little water to prep on that. Wait, what? Come to think of it, I don't think we ever... Did we learn her name? I don't remember. I just hit my water bottle on my desk. Console it.
The hunt is on!
Shit goes deep. Yet, every major NPC we've encountered throughout all the stories has had some kind of connection here.
goes.
Did the first game have a kind of connective tissue of things going on with it like this game currently has, or did it not? Because I feel like this is very nicely, well,
Catapult.
it's pretty
go,
well
go,
done.
go.
We did in Partitios.
Oh dear.
In Partitios. Oh, we did learn her name? Oh. I don't remember. It's been as I said, a lot can happen in the span of months of playing one game, and you can forget a lot of things. It'll probably say so, though, in a cutscene. Ori, Okay, thank you. That's right, Ori.
Magya Steel.
Not that of the blind forest variety.
Thanks. My prey awaits.
Nah,
Huh?
precise shot. I'm
Huh?
gonna do that.
Here goes. How's that?
Let's go. Come on then.
That.
Where was I? Blaze on, O sacred flame. That's that.
Let's go. Akala.
But yeah, so Ori is
Bring it up.
Kazan's sister. That a letter. At least I believe that's the case.
To work. I won't. How's that for you?
Oh man,
Fighting is
Shit's
not
getting weird.
what I do.
it's getting really weird. All right, Chet's now level 54. Healing. Is this? Yes, okay. My oldest memory is crimson. A spray of bright red droplets and a harrowing scream. A crowd fleeing in all directions and enemy soldiers mercilessly cutting down innocents. Some of them even laughed as they did it. Amidst this, I was a stone. Still in my tender years, I neither cried nor wept nor cowered, but merely watched the chaos unfold. Being raised in a war-torn land does things to an impressionable mind, and I suppose something had already broken inside me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest, were it not for my brother. His cunning carved a path for us out of that hellish place. My brother is brilliant, so much so that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plans he proposed were in their attempts to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Humans steal, they kill, they take and they take and they take. Lives, possessions, land, the state of our nature, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have seen so much together, and we've both reached the same conclusion. The world doesn't deserve to see another dawn. The life of man is nasty, brutish, and ugly. Why not make it short? Yeah, it's Kazan and Ori. Ori and Aboro. I need her on our side, and I need you to convince her that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed as he handed me the letter addressed to Rai Mei. Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I didn't need to ask why he would be celebrating. The fundraising in Montwise was going smoothly. On my way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in Ku, and if our machinations go according to plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue who I am. Another tactic proposed by my brother dearest. No prior familiarity with me will help move things along down the line. But though Hikari doesn't know anything about me, I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him. A second personality that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineage. Somewhere in the past, Clan Ku's blood mingled with that of the infamous Archmage Darkest, sparking a history of war and sacrifice. A more odious bloodline I do not know. As I passed Hikari in the streets, for a moment I felt as if our eyes met. His gaze was steady and true, just as when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in his eyes not dimmed over time? He had seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. Oh my god. So that was when Kazan was celebrating Hikari freeing up the Colosseum. This is bad. Hikari was captured before I had the chance to deliver my brother's letter to Rai Mei. If Hikari is killed, it'll ruin everything, and we'll have to start over from scratch. Clanmate calls the fortress of Stormhail its home, coldest place in Celestia, and I hate it. Time is of the essence, yet this frigid blizzard is battering me about like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 steps without being blown back 3. By the time I finally reached Stormhail, Hikari had already been released. I can only assume he managed to sway Raimei on his own. I handled my overdue missive to one of Raimei's retainers and quickly put that chilly place behind me. So Ori was following Hikari and well, I guess Particio must have been a more or less a distraction, or just a fun side story, or maybe just a story to do to pay the bills or something. I'm just checking this merchant's escapades out as a side hustle. Oswald is sentenced to life imprisonment. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubting my ears. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. Oh, fuck, she joined with Harvey? I should have known. That swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pockets to bribe him into that decision. She was at the trial? I don't remember God, the trial scene was so long ago. Oh, man. Oh! This is insane. Again, good twists recontextualize earlier scenes, so all of this was planned. To bribe him into that decision. Why? I wanted to see the power I wanted him to see the power of my perfected magic. That's his reason, the blighted fool. Pride. Worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. What if Oswald somehow finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said, "Just watch the spectacle unfold." Apparently my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account when he made his contract with the man. If that's the case, then I suppose this isn't a problem after all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about Frigid Isle. It goes deep? Man, this is crazy. Am I gonna fight Ori? I don't think I am. I'm not even God.
Now then.
It feels like she would be here.
Magia Stig.
Like, considering,
Mr.
you know,
Oswald,
this is
thank
all of
you
her
kindly.
journal entries.
Bring it on.
I feel like maybe she's...
Hot,
it's
eh?
it's either going to be Kazan or her or both. We'll see.
Thinking time.
We'll see. We'll see.
Magia Stig. You're finished.
Oswald!
Bring it on. Hot, ain't it?
To work.
I mean, I'm kind of thinking now, like,
Holy light.
so
Illuminate the
the
darkness.
only character story, at least up till
go.
now, that has not had any kind of strong
Thunderbird.
implications with all of this
Time to
is
finish
Particio's. Because unless Rock somehow had some kind of
Feel my wrath.
like, I haven't.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I guess we'll see, but I don't know.
Hot, ain't it?
Maybe, like, Rock somehow got his fortune because they were like, oh yeah, the Shadow will totally pay off your mortgage and get you that favorite toy you wanted as a kid. We'll get you that Mega Man Collector's Edition Nendoroid that came out 4 years ago and was discontinued. Yeah, the Shadow God can totally do that. I've been wanting that Mega Man X Nendoroid for many decades, Particio. It was Anime Expo exclusive, and sadly it was sold out the nanosecond the booth was opened. Apparently, that booth was only open for the pre-orders to buy, which I thought was very dumb. It was also X in the style of the X4 Mega Man X armor. It was a shame. That was my favorite armor set from the Mega Man X series. I mean, it's basically the same logic as what he told us, you know? He wanted a thing when he was young, he got it, then he's like, I need more. But as soon as I got my hands on that Nendoroid, my needs for different kinds of merch became unbearable. I began to want a full-sized Luffy figure. Then the next thing I know, I'm creating a replica of the Going Merry that I then sold to the One Piece live-action cast. The power of wanting is a very strange thing, Particio. I even made a life-size figure of Lady Dimitrescu, custom made for me. As well as a life-size figure of Kratos from the newest God of War games, and even a life-size figure of Kratos from the past God of War games. It's never ending, Particio. My fortune will always fuel it, and I will be left wanting more. But now my adventures of wanting continue into retro game collecting. I will own every copy of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. I will own every copy of Skies of Arcadia for the GameCube. Even if Nintendo dares announce a remake or remaster, all of those retro copies that cost hundreds of dollars will be mine. Actually, how much is a copy of Skies of Arcadia? Just don't forget that Torgal plushie. You have to just good point. I will also own all of the Torgal plushies in order to make a bed out of them. That is my true ambition, Particio. A bed made out of Torgal plushies that everybody could have owned, but only I will obtain. Legends. How much is it? It is... Yeah, that makes sense. About $220. Fuck. God, retro gaming is such a... I remember when I would see copies of, like, Pokemon games on the Game Boy Advance when I was in high school or something, and it'd be like $60, which is still a lot, but it was like retro games, sure, they're a little more pricey. Now those cartridges go for hundreds out of box. In box, I remember seeing a copy of Sapphire that was like $500 at a con. Fucking ridiculous. I concealed myself among the chattering students and slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete, so he was in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape Frigid Isle and died in the attempt. I thought the news would throw his high spirits off a cliff, but instead he just started giggling. It was creepy. When he finally settled down, he merely said, "I need to prepare for my guest's arrival," and vanished into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the while. It's like he thinks Oswald is alive. Is Oswald alive? It can't be. And yet, if so, then he will come here to find Harvey and seek his vengeance. Wait, this could be perfect. I doubt Harvey will honor our agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I can set those two against each other, it might create the perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother had predicted this too. So I guess Harvey's research was helpful in a lot of this. You know what? I actually do need to go fill my water bottle. So before I read this, give me just a moment. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I now have a full water bottle. Harvey is left for Duskruin Shrine. The remains of Archmage Darkest will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice, cozy place to conceal myself, and sure enough, Oswald showed up. Just as predicted, the two fought it out, and I was able to retrieve the Book of Demons in the wake of their battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped alive. What was that bright flash of magic? A glimpse of a force that may dwarf even that of the Book of Demons? That girl, does she have some special power with it? Wait, Harvey... I thought the What? Oswald entrusted the girl Elena to his assistant before setting off on a journey. Like Alpatis, the blood of the Lumina family runs in Elena's veins. I'll need to continue monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. What? So, Elena's like that Alpatis what? Day after day, Elena sits at her desk and pours herself into her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose. But I am curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles as she cradles her head in her hands. Still, her eyes are bright and her gaze seemingly set on some happy goal far off in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There was only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leapt out of my throat when I heard the assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. "Can I help you, miss?" I immediately turned and tried to distract and dissemble with my tried and true cover story. "Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription?" She smiled, then, eyes warm, but I sensed a keen suspicion burning deep within those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I didn't want to be found. I need to abandon my surveillance. Too risky. Besides, I've seen nothing suspect in all the time I've watched Elena. Might as well move on to more important matters. Excuse me, had a burp there. Oh God. There's a lot. Well, here I am in Canelbrine. Word is that I can find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of Night's original manuscript. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, seems to be moving as Arcanet predicted and assembling these pages. There's a potential problem, however. A nosy inquisitor named Temenos seems to have caught wind of all of this. Arcanet has her eye on him, but I can only pray he doesn't make any problems for us. I need to be careful not to draw his attention, too. The Book of Night is close to being fully restored. Once it is, I'll need to move quickly to retrieve it and fulfill my mission. Allying myself with Arcanet was merely the easiest means to that end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however. He was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. Clarissa ain't no fool. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, why did it get the term fool? That's weird. Why did Automod grab the word fool? Of all the... Huh. Well, either way, there you go. Fool. Yeah, that's weird. Automod. Thanks, Automod. Fucking strange. So... should I have saved Arcanet for last in that? I feel like I did this in a weird order. Like, I understand there's no particular order that you do this in, but I feel like I did this in a weird order. Where does Particio fit in all this? Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust for vengeance. Funnily enough, I did this one first. Oh man, that must have been a real blindsider. To achieve that end, she seeks to make the power of shadow her own, and with the restored Book of Night in hand, she set out for the Twilight Shrine. Her naive dream of avenging her people will never become reality. Why, you ask, dear diary? Because the right Arcanet taught her is purposefully flawed. So there I was, hiding in the shadows of the Twilight Shrine and waiting for the perfect opportunity. Lo and behold, Caldina's right went awry and she transformed into a most hideous form. No one told me I'd have to be dealing with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Luckily, I had no fear. That Temenos showed up and handled the Caldina problem for me. I suppose Arcanet was behind his well-timed arrival. What a puppet master. Bravo. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down to the ritual site after Temenos made his exit and retrieved the Book of Night. All that's left is to combine it with the Book of Demons, and we'll be able to complete the Dark Blood Grimoire. Jesus, what? Here I am, grand old Timberane, just in time for the coronation ceremony. Word on the street is that, oh fuck, an apothecary named Trousseau is going to rain on the parade with a storm infused with shadow energy. His goal, and I quote, is to extend a hand to save all in need. What a nice notion. You know, this is reading kind of like one of the Slayer's light novels. If you know the Slayer's light novels series, I've been reading that. I've read that pretty heavily, and I still have yet to get the latest book, but this reads kind of like Lena's first-person perspective in the Slayer's light novel series. That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Yeah, that's the energy. I like it. Let's rewind the clock. It was 1 year ago that Trousseau lost hope in the future and started down this path. He was out gathering medical herbs when he stumbled into Lost Seed. There, he met Claude, who gave him the book. It was Claude?! What? Claude was disappointed with the encounter, it seems. He had swayed Trousseau to his side, but couldn't persuade an apothecary in the man's company. With a regretful sigh, he told me that this other apothecary's eyes were filled with a motherly strength, deep wells of kindness that belied a sense of fierce determination. What was her name again? Ah, yes, Casti. She stopped Trousseau, saw the people of Timberane to safety, and even dealt with the poison rain. As if that wasn't enough, she also managed to mix up medicine that could combat the shadow on the spot. Claude's intuition was right. Casti is someone to keep an eye on. My brother will need to know that we have another dangerous potential wrench in our plans. He met Claude and got turned. I was wondering who the dude that Trousseau met was. Is this right? Yes. I met a merchant today in Clockbank, an honest fellow with laughing eyes named Particio. He boasted that he'll rustle up 80 billion leaves to buy the rights to the steam engine from its current owner, Mr. Rock. Then he'll give the technology away to everyone. When pressed on why, he said, "Things like this should be shared with the whole world." Particio confuses me. If I can borrow the ruthless Rock's words, it is human nature to take from others and give unto oneself. Despite his noble declarations, I'm sure Particio will prove himself no different from the other slime. Greed and self-interest will win out in the end. They always do. Still, I'm vaguely curious as to how his story will play out. I'll follow this Particio, though I'll keep my expectations low. Placing your faith in others only gets you betrayed in the end. What? No. Why am I mixing up B and A on the control? Ah! Go away, enemies. I'm doing lore.
Yeehaw!
I'm doing lore. My brother made a deal with Harvey. Craft the Book of Demons and evil tomes said to be imbued with the magic of Darkest himself. Why, you ask? Well, dear diary, because we needed to restore the lost Dark Blood Grimoire. The rub here is that neither my brilliant brother nor even Claude knows how to make this tome. Thus, the need for Harvey. The one thing my brother does know is that the remains of Darkest are a key component. When I shared that vital tidbit, Harvey smiled. That's all I needed. It sounded like he was already most of the way there. He's a valuable asset, so we'll do everything we can to assist him. Harvey has an unhealthy obsession with a scholar named Oswald. No, let's call it what it is. A severe inferiority complex. Harvey told me he'd gladly give up the dawn if it meant he could best the man. This really is reading like Lena wrote this. Oh, man. We let Harvey read the Book of Night in order to pull him into our intrigues. But honestly, I think it wasn't necessary. That bottomless well of envy in his gut, properly manipulated, would likely have been motivation enough. Besides, I don't trust him. No normal person can fathom that twisted mind of his. Yeah, totally reads like the Slayer's light novels. I like that. Okay, that's 14. Partitio's gone and done it. He has gone and done it. He's humbled Rock and actually wrestled the rights to the steam engine from that greedy tycoon. Still, that's nothing compared to what he did next. He actually gave it away, just as he would. Just as he said he would. Things like this should be shared with the whole world. He's lived up to that grandiose statement and then some. The heat of his passion even melted Rock's icy heart, and I didn't think the desert sun was hot enough to do that. So, taking a step back, what Particio did is impossible, unimaginable, inconceivable. I've observed countless people in my time, and to date, every one of them is motivated to varying degrees by self-interest. People are always willing to step on others to achieve their own interests. But Particio, is he actually different? Is he someone who can at last transform this dark, ugly world into something wonderful? What do you think, brother? Welcome to my humble castle. That's how he greeted me when I arrived in Lost Seed. Before he took me on a casual stroll through the rotting mausoleum of a town, I struggled not to gag on the stench of death and decay. All the while, him smiling and breathing deep as if taking in the airs of a tranquil mountain meadow. This ghastly man's name is Claude, and he is the descendant of the infamous Archmage Darkest. It is said that his notorious grandfather gave him a taste of the blood of the malevolent god of darkness, Vide, frighteningly enough, while he was still in the womb. As a result, the man is blessed with eternal youth. With the blood of Darkest and Vide within his veins, Claude's fate was to become the Dark God's vessel. And yet, he rejected this destiny and instead chose to pass that honor to his offspring. For our part, we don't care who the vessel is, just that we have one. Claude, however, seems to have preferences in the matter. Preferences? The man sired countless children with countless women and set his progeny to each other's throats to the bloody victor go the ultimate spoils. I shivered as he looked me up and down, his eyes seeming to pierce my very soul. It was as if he was seeking to plant a murderous seed inside. God damn it. Wow. Fuck. God damn it. Wow. Jesus. Okay, so now I know Claude's origin and how he's immortal. Whew, wait. Wait, would that mean that Oswald's wife is like Claude's sister or something? Because apparently she was a Darkest descendant. Right? Am I misunderstanding that? This is how frazzled I'm getting and my voice is going crazy. When he handed me the Darkblood staff, he told me that the woman who stole it from him has a lot of potential. His words, my purpose in Lost Seed fulfilled, I hurried out of there. I can't wait to hand the staff over to Arcanet and let her handle the cathedral's sacred flame. Okay, god damn it. Ugh, that felt nasty. Ugh. Examine. Journal Fragment 17. Dear Diary, today I met with Petrichor, right? Okay, Petrichor. You feel dirty? Yeah. Ugh, God. I feel like I need a shower after... I felt like I kind of needed a shower after fighting Claude. The woman known as the Dark Hunter. Petrichor, I think is the name. I introduced her to Professor Harvey several years ago at Arcanet's request. She was talkative today, and had this to say. I met Arcanet when I was young, and it was then that I swore myself to her service. Ever since, I have hunted for her and her alone, even slaying the legendary monster known as the Guardian of the First Flame at her behest. Sometimes I hunted people too, like the time I came to possess the Darkblood bow. Once again, my lady has use of me, and so I shall gladly obey. I nodded along, and when she was finished, she showed me a monster. This beast, which she had captured on Totohaha, looked out at me with eyes filled with loathing for all that walked on this earth. I asked her what it was, and she told me the result of years of brutal conditioning and a healthy dose of Harvey's science for good measure. The result, an abomination crafted through repeated and horrifying experiments. I nodded again. A soul this steeped in despair would surely prove to be a great source of power. It seems that leaving the flame of Todohaha in her care should prove no issue. So Harvey was the Harvey experimented on that poor owl? Oh no. Jesus. And this last one. I can't believe it. How did Particio turn that economic disaster of a town into a hopping commercial hub? That business idea of his was inspired. I must admit that watching Alron's department store come to life woke something warm inside me. I told Particio that the world's filled with people groaning under the weight of 1,000 problems. It's fresh ideas like this that bring a ray of joy into troubled lives. For once, I really, truly meant what I said. I should never have poured my heart out in public like that. I suppose my declaration was proof that he's cracked my emotional defenses and convinced me to, gasp, believe in him. In my defense, he's really something else. Before I knew it, I was promising to help. Truth is, I'm excited to see what magic he'll pull out of his Particio hat next. Guess what, dear diary? This is the first time I've ever helped someone for something that wasn't directly related to my mission. Let me stop for a moment and also appreciate the fact that he convinced the Alron to invest 80 billion leaves in him. 80 billion. The question is, will Particio prove to be a man of integrity? Will he really use those leaves to help the world, and not just to line his own pockets? Just a bit longer. Only a bit, mind. I find myself needing to see what he does next. Harvey was partially responsible for making whichever... Wow. Alright, then we have the mirror. Oh wait, that's right, this is the mirror from the lady in the... Oh man, it's all tying together.
Now what have we got here? A sacred flame? Here of all places? Have I stumbled upon a scoop once again? Why, I believe I have.
How did her diary pages become so scattered, though? That's the question.
I'm glad that's done. There's no need to keep up this cloying facade. To wear the mask of a chipper, unflappable scrivener. No. Now I bring an end to this dark, wretched world. To liberate its people from their pain, their suffering, and their hatred. Just like I swore to you, brother. Together, we will usher in the night. I kept a close eye on the travelers, all while my allies and I worked behind the scenes. Until at last, I found the book I sought. The Dark Blood Grimoire. With it, I will smother the sacred flames, that they will never again light the way for the dawn. I offer this gift of blood. May the flames turn cold and dark.
Oh!
Mortals. Gods. Who was it that drew the line between them? The blessed? The accursed? Us? Them? Particio. Would that we had never met.
Oh.
I'm sorry, brother.
Oh. Oh no. We need the banter. I want to see what Particio has to say about this. So yeah, Particio's story had no real bearing on this. The light of the sacred flame indicated the southeast direction. Ori. I heard from an apothecary in town. A woman was found collapsed near the sacred flame and brought there for treatment. She had brown hair and wore a cap, much like a scrivener. After she regained consciousness, she simply vanished. That's Ori. It's gotta be. But if that's true, then what saved her? It appears her wounds just fell short of being fatal. She must have changed her mind, just in the nick of time. She saw the worth in walking toward the dawn. Well, I can hazard a guess as to why she hesitated. I believe it was thoughts of you that saved her life. Me? No, don't be ridiculous. Like I don't have anything to do with that. Well, no matter. As long as she's alive, all's well. But just where did she wander off to? I sure am lucky that you're around to cheer me up, eh? Our journey isn't over. We do well not to waste time in idle conversation. But if you must talk, then perhaps a different topic of conversation would suffice. Oswald. Thank you kindly. Oswald, have you ever heard of the poop knife story? The what knife? The poop knife story. You ever heard of that one? Okay, it's over there. I'm glad there's some recognition in chat for that one. If you don't know the poop knife story, it's a very notorious Reddit story. I recommend you look it up. It's on the same level as the guy that played Seabat. Well, his girlfriend and him were having relations, and what was another one? What was it? God, there was another one that really made me cackle. I don't know. There's a lot of them, but as much of a cesspool as Reddit is, much like Twitter, sometimes there really are some golden nuggets of hilarity that pop up. All right, so we'll go from Kane O'Brien up top. Let's get our party assembled. There and there. And yeah. God, to think we are nearly done. We are nearly done. It's almost done. Oh, there's no music on the water either? Wow. Okay, I wonder... Well, gee, I wonder what was it? Vidania. Oh, I like that icon. The Sundering Sea.
That's...
Do you know where we are, Temenos?
the battlefield of the gods. Vidania.
Another name for it being the GameFAQs forums.
Vidania?
The Isle of Illusions. A
It is
legend
icon,
passed
yeah.
down by the Order of the Sacred Flame. To think it actually exists.
Illusions, eh? So that means we've dropped plumb off the map.
The legend says it was sealed on the ocean floor by the power of the sacred flames.
The sacred flames? Then why is it here? The flames are burning bright, aren't they?
Yes, but there was a moment before we reignited them that their light was snuffed out.
And that was enough to break the seal?
This is what they were after. Those who would deny the dawn.
To world's end. Is that where you are, Kazan? Is that where you plan to call down the night?
All right. Here we go. Oh, it's neat that we actually get to see this now, because we saw this briefly in Temenos' first chapter. Man. All right. Here we go. Hopefully I'm at a good level for this.
Let's put a quick end to this. I've had more than enough of this nonsense.
Yeah, it's just him.
So, the flames burn once more. Alas, too late. The night fast approaches. And now it shall have the blood it was promised.
So this was all him.
For we are the night.
Oh, the music.
Doubtless your journey was a trying one. You deserve the rest ahead of you. You came here seeking the dawn, yes?
Ooh,
I
this
must
music's
ask.
Good.
Why? The road you took here is soaked in the blood of those who opposed you. Was it worth it? I suppose it matters not. There is no evil in this world, no good. There is only that which we believe in. Can you tell me, without a shade of a doubt, that the dawn is worth all you have endured?
It is. The dawn is worth it.
He's kind of going all Dr. Manhattan. I'm tired of these people. This earth. I'm tired of being caught in the tangle of their lives.
But just saying that isn't going to stop you, is it? I think we both know that words would be wasted here.
Does your starting character gets the floor? I thought oh man. Oh, now I want to see what the others would say. God damn it, it's like Live Alive again. Fuck! Ah. Because I feel like Hikari would really need something to say here. Wow, so you'd have to actually start the game 8 separate times to see what they would say to Oboro here. Oh man, that's mean.
Your journey will soon reach its end.
Oh man! God damn it, now I gotta look that up later. Shit.
And then, where will you go? No matter how far you travel, you will never
My first
escape.
run. Oh, your first run had Hikari? Oh. That must have been an interesting conversation.
Because no matter where you go, there you will be. Humankind is cursed to live in darkness. Everywhere they squabble over some matter or the other, forever. This world is cruel, unsightly. So, it must end. Tonight, let us share a drink.
Oh.
Now I am become chaos. Devourer of all life in this world. Even you, foolish mortals. All shall be mine.
Prepare for bangers. Oh, I'm ready.
Just what I needed. I have to clear my head.
Travelers.
Of the Octo variety.
Where are you? Nothing exists here. The emptiness is staggering. There is naught but darkness. Soothing darkness. Comforting darkness.
Yo!
What to do?
Ooh. Ah, damn it, I wish I could turn up the game music. Opera singing, fuck! Ooh, I'm turning that up. Turn that up a little. Ooh. Alright, you weak to swords?
There!
Yes. Okay, Ooh! Ooh!
Let me look at you.
Spears, okay. 20,200. Did I say? I didn't see the number. Ow!
Where was I?
Heal wounds.
Be healed. I owe you.
God, I love that
Time.
sprite. Oh, it's so good. Like, that's some Castlevania shit. Ooh.
Thinking time.
Oh, man. This music is insane. Analyze.
Let me look at you.
200,000. Holy shit. Okay.
Here I come.
I'd actually like to deep analysis the
How's this?
Ooh.
Oswald!
Oh man, this is so good. Holy shit. Hey Combo, you're just in time for the final boss. Well, at least I think this is the final boss. I don't know if there's any multiple phases or anything, but Oswald just got his shit rocked. And I'm thinking up strategies here. And you're also here for some fucking bangers music. Oswald can do some...
There!
You need to heal up.
This one's for me.
Here I come.
Yeah, we can do that.
My blade sings.
I could have probably done Return Wrath twofold, but I didn't trust the amount of damage. Prepare for
Oswald.
unique max boost. Oh boy.
Be healed.
Thank you.
God, this music.
Prepare yourself.
We need a full soundtrack
My
availability.
blade sings.
It's criminal that we can't listen to this fairly
Where was
readily. Fucking criminal. Let's see. I don't know if you're also weak to ice, but I'll give it a try.
The snow surrounds you.
Ready? What to do?
Take this!
I need a plan.
You'd be weak to staff, would you?
And
No,
done.
didn't think so. That's fine though. Ow. Okay.
I've failed you.
Uh-oh, healer's down.
A new beginning.
Never mind, healer not down.
Temenos.
I just remembered he had that skill. Okay, not weak to daggers.
I need a plan. All according
There.
to plan.
Break that. If anyone else goes down, Temenos can res them. Oh no.
Very well. Blessings from above? What luck.
Thank you.
Blade is unyielding.
My turn.
Alright, so now he probably can't use skills for a while. Let's kill this tentacle first.
I need a plan. Feel my wrath!
Light on all.
Magya Steed. Very effective.
I am in your debt.
Yeah, for 5 years.
Now it begins.
Let's try sixfold strike.
You're in for it now. You've been exposed.
Okay, bows. That's what it's also weak to.
What to do?
Take this!
Too shocked to move.
Where did I go
Okay.
wrong?
Oh!
Cleaning
So
time.
that's what that did. Ruinous kick.
Take this!
So that's your weakness. My turn.
You know, I hate to stop in the middle of this, but I want to check on my toilet to see if it's, you know, not stuck again. Give me a quick second. Listen to the kick-ass music. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was wrong. It was not that. It's something else. But we're all good. We're all good. It wasn't what I thought it would be. It wasn't the toilet. Now. You're not weak to daggers, but I want to kill this thing first.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
There it goes. Ow.
You're in for it now.
Too shocked. I can't move. I can't move. Up,
Not bad.
I may actually die here. I'm trying to figure out the weaknesses. That's the thing.
Hang in there.
Never doubted for a second.
Can't be.
Very well. Blessings from above? What luck!
Don't underestimate me.
Is unyielding.
Thinking time.
Alright. So Temenos just straight up can't move. So you'll have to act as my healer.
Magia Envy.
I owe you.
My turn.
Then you...
Allow me.
Axe's lightning. Okay. Now I know.
My turn. Hang in there.
Many thanks.
Top off everybody's health. Still the same weaknesses. Good to know.
I need a plan. Magia Envy.
You're a true friend. Here I come.
answers, I think. Alright, well, let's instead do a deep analysis on this thing.
How's this?
Okay, that's all elemental. Okay.
My turn. Hang
Got a
in
bunch
there.
of these bunches.
You're
so
a
let's
true
use these
friend.
up. Ow. Oh, there goes
Like
Cronin.
this.
Ow.
Friends.
Could I avoid?
There I go. This may be a multi-attempt fight. But at least I know now what Vide's weak to. That was the objective of this first attempt. I didn't think I would actually win the fight. I just wanted to see what the weaknesses were. Ouch. Yes, very ouch.
Let's put a quick end to this.
All right. Well, now that I know, let's try this actual. Let's do my actual attempt now. That failure was not actually my first attempt run. That was my trial run, like on the hit MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV that lets you go up to level 60, and now it will include the expansion of Stormblood alongside the award-winning Heaven's Ward from Square Enix. That was the trial run.
There.
All right.
Soothing.
Boss sprite appears. Now that I know the weaknesses. Oh, you just start with that. All right.
Cleaning time.
There!
Now then. Magya Stig. Found a weakness.
You're a true friend.
I need a plan. Nota salvare.
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame!
Cleaning time.
Take this!
All right.
My turn.
Can break the tentacle.
Here. Now it begins.
Then
I won't be afraid. Hienka!
there. Ow. Drone dodge.
Here I come. My blade sings.
Okay, that's perfect. Because
My turn.
I was gonna plan on.
Here I come.
And then.
Axe of the Lionheart. Now!
There.
Nice. Calculations complete.
Actually. No, this is fine because they'll destroy the tentacle, I think, with these next moves.
This is the answer.
Where was I? Blaze on, O sacred flame!
there goes Hikari.
Hikari.
I'd say both Claude and Mint are the most depraved baddies in the game. I would say so. Well, Claude, I'd say more than Mint. Frankly, in my humble opinion. Also, hello, Dark Sign, Irakli, Dark Signer Carly, right? Dark Signer Carly. Hope you. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm in the final boss, as you can see. Hope you're doing well this evening. Sorry, I'm frazzled. This music's really doing stuff. Hikari's down. So that heal that I do with Temenos is gonna have to wait, because that hits me for 6 turns, and I don't think I have any kind of yeah. So what I'll do instead is let's res. Claude's much worse than Darius, the arc villain from the Thief's route in the last game ever was. Darius.
Hang in there.
I appreciate it,
Was that
Throne.
the main villain of Octopath 1?
I need a plan.
Because I didn't actually... Fun thing is, as much as people rant about Octopath 1's stuff, I actually never really got to that final part because I didn't know there was a tying-in story after that. He was the villain of Tharion's route. It's been 5 years. If I can barely remember things that happened 5 months ago, there's a damn certainty that I'm not going to remember 5 years ago. That's just what happens with time.
Blaze on, O sacred flame. That's how it's done.
There's the tentacle gone. All Darius cared about was money, but at least never did that shit. Never did the violations of that. That was real shit that he did. That was really terrible shit. I have one idea. Temenos needs to heal people, so what I'll do first is... Gets up next. Yeah, this can work. Claude is also 100% responsible for Crapture Soap Hold. Yep. As I was saying, literally the only character whose story did not have any real, stake, as it were, in this final section was Partitio's.
Here.
Rock did not make it, as I said earlier, Rock didn't make a deal with V-Day or Kazan to get an Anime Expo exclusive Mega Man X Nendoroid or something. Yeah. So, what we'll do here is... Ruinous... no.
The peacock
Place Rock learned from his mistakes. Yep. Rock learned to not monopolize labor. Rock learned Rock learned to treat his employees fairly.
Friend.
I need calculations complete.
Scholar. Aliphan's wisdom.
Impart your wisdom, Aliphan.
Also, Dulcinea had nothing to do with the Moonshade Order. No, it was just some random troop member. Yeah.
Cleaning time.
There was a random troop member that was going on about a goddess. I just assumed she was that she was religious. Nope. Turned out
the tide is turning.
Turned out she got influenced. Insane.
Calculations complete.
All right, one true magic, because I can at least break one tentacle.
This is the answer.
It was just a music. Pretty much. This game's really good. Oh no! Oh no!
Throne!
Well, that's not good.
Blaze on, O sacred flame. Marvelous.
A fine strike, Temenos.
It's not. We daggers. Amusingly, the final boss for the first game is present here. Really? Huh. Like as a... Oh, is that the secret boss that JT Flawless mentioned earlier? If I do this, and then I can do a full stack with Hikari. No, but then the... No, better idea. Well, actually, no. I'll do this.
Axe of the Lionheart.
Caldera makes V-Day look like it... Oh. Wow.
Oh dear.
Alright. Let's have you heal everybody.
Be healed.
And then...
What
You
to
know
do?
what? I'm gonna do a little cheat move. It's non-boosted, but...
The tide is turning.
Would you like the first phase of 600...
I need
First
a plan.
phase of 600,000? No. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
Feel my
That
wrath!
does not sound like fun to me.
This is the answer.
Not Vita, I mean Galdera. Yeah. I know this one's got
Here I
200,000. I don't know if this is even a first phase or not.
I fight for my friends.
Let's do this.
Blade of the Dancer. Good, who's next?
Didn't exactly chip down V-Day's whole thing, but that's fine. That's okay. We can take that. Poisoned, too. I forgot to poison. I shouldn't be forgetting to poison. Who could use the... Oswald can observe, and so can Hikari. Temenos is actually not blinded. He's just injured. It was before everyone's chapter 2 for Oh man, I could not imagine unlocking a secret boss before before you ever have to fight it. That'd be brutal. Hikari should. Actually, what was the weaknesses again? It was lightning and sword, axe. No, it should be Hikari. Where's the herbs? Where's the herbs? Level order. I locked Galdera before I ever fought. He's the lowest level boss for chapter 2. Oh man! Yikes. There we go. And then you.
Hang in there.
'Cause then you can do your slashy move.
Now it begins. My blade sings.
There. Okay. And then...
Let me look at you.
Okay. Stabs and lightning. Oh, you were level...
This isn't good.
Okay, so you were basically near maxed out. Okay.
Be healed.
Heal everybody up.
You're too kind,
Good.
Temenos.
And then Throne can do her thing. For
Ready?
old time's sake.
As swift as a snake.
Would lowering V-Day's attack even work in this context? Probably not. No, probably not. Yeah, when you overlevel in these games, it can really melt bosses apart. I've experienced the either side ends of these things. And for reference, I'm around the mid-50s with my current party levels. So, yeah. Let's go. Armor corrosive.
You're open. My turn.
then-
Sorry, but I won't hold back.
Abra's Reckoning.
Aber, Prince of Thieves!
Mugen melted out big time against
Prepare
me.
yourself.
Bitch. Nice. Now. V-Day will be up next turn, so I need Temenos to heal. Googly Eyes intensifies. Yeah. I'm going googly eyes at this design. Like, God, the sprite work designs. I just want to look at these. I just want acrylic stands of these sprites. They're so good. Not Cosmic Roar.
I'll keep my friends safe.
No. I'm not even sure if I have a good composition for this. I'm thinking. How long did it take for you to beat Claude? I did it my first attempt. I don't know how many minutes, though. It's been a bit since I fought Claude. I'm thinking on what I want to do here. Holy shit! Anonymous, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That's awesome. Thank you so much for the generosity. Thank you so much. Did he summon all of his phantoms against you? He summoned Piro and then Mother and Father against me. He didn't, I don't know if he had any others to summon. Again, thank you, Anonymous, for that. Thank you for the generosity. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, so many things are happening. He can summon copies of Throne and Marietta. Okay, I beat him before he got those up. I did not know that. Wow. What do I do? What do I do here? You know what? I can't go any lower than 3. All
How's
right.
this?
When I fought Claude, he never summoned any of his phantoms. The only boss Claude cannot summon is Bergomi.
Where
okay.
was I?
Interesting.
Be healed.
I owe
Step
you.
back.
I'm not well.
Oswald can get back some MP.
Magia Steed.
Much appreciated, Oswald.
Okay. Eerie Tentacle. Oh, there's a
Where
nut.
was I?
Because he's not a black snake. Oh, okay. All of them. All of them are weak to light. I know that much.
Blaze on, O sacred flame.
Not all of them are weak to light. Panic.
What
Okay.
to do?
Testing the waters. Wriggling eyes.
Can't I?
Okay, one is weak to daggers.
My turn.
In that case, final boss theme for this game, I gave it over 100 characters. First one to get a theme, Gabby from Attack on Titan. Yeah, fun thing is, I've given Attack on Titan so many different attempts to try and watch it, but for whatever reason, I can't pin down the reason why, but I've just never been able to fully get into it. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why.
I'm not well.
Like, I wish I could explain it.
Magia Steed.
Oh, yeah.
All according to plan.
Oh.
Many thanks.
Yeah, I know of her. I know of the potato girl.
Thinking time.
Alright, okay, this'll break.
Magia
This'll break
Steve.
that one.
Broken.
Yes. Hate Gabby for killing Sasha.
Many thanks.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully just the
Ready?
fans just kind of, you know, feel sad about it and then continue, because I've seen how some anime fans can act when it came to certain series having twists that the fans didn't like. And it can get pretty sour. Alright, I have an idea. Yeah, because then you can break this one.
You're too kind.
Get some health back while you're at it.
Now it begins.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kept hearing like, okay, so the anime's not over, but the manga is. Okay. Now that's finally cleared up for me. What's the right move here? I feel like Particio's situation would actually be, like, his hired help move would be the best idea. Even Casty's, This could also test the water for weaknesses. Yeah. Anime's about to wrap up with the final chapters. Right, okay.
You're in for it now.
Only thing is that, again, you know, people joke about how they're just continuously making parts to this final season.
To work.
As is the gag.
Be healed.
Heal up.
You're too kind, Temenos.
My leg is bouncing because I'm so anxious for this fight. Ow.
Thinking time. Magia Steve.
Ready? Take this!
Prepare yourself.
Did it against... Oh, I didn't realize that they did that. I don't watch Death Battle anymore. Honestly, that... I've stepped away from that whole fandom side of things. Like, I stepped away from it a few years ago, and frankly, I'm kind of glad I did. Because it seems like that whole company's gone downhill very quickly in recent years.
I fight for my friends.
Yeah, like, there's just a certain point where I was just like, okay, I've seen the novelty of, like, character versus character here, and I've seen enough, I feel. No, this is a chance none of them could hit V-Day. Actually, no, better idea.
I'll keep my friends safe.
Because then throw...
Hienka!
I fight for my friends. Has some good episodes. I'm a casual fan. I don't even care who wins. It's all in the good fun for me. Yeah, that's a good way to see it. I just don't really associate at all with that company in terms of watching them at all. Like, Ruby fell off pretty hard according to what I've heard, and then like Red vs. Blue apparently ended, but it ended, in my opinion, far after where it should have ended, and it's like, I don't know.
You won't be needing that.
There. You seen throw a fit?
Now it begins.
They threw a fit when Goku kept losing. It doesn't surprise me. DBZ fans are some of the saltiest anime fans out there.
I owe you, Hikari.
Like, it's that classic adage of sometimes the super fans of any property are the most obnoxious, and if anything, are the strongest deterrers of any fandom that's out there. Ow, 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 ow.
Cannot be.
Oswald!
I think I may be underleveled for this.
Here you go.
Death can't have me yet.
Because, like, I remember when the first Goku versus Superman fight had come out to the
Here I
world,
come.
and I remember when that fight first came
fight
up,
for my
and,
friends.
people obviously were not happy because it's like, Goku can't lose against anybody, and it's just like, they just cannot accept that. When Trunks lost to Silver the Hedgehog. Part of me also thinks that they keep making these DBZ characters lose intentionally because the fans get so salty. And it's like, I can, like, understandably, I don't know. I just think they shouldn't keep tempting those forces, because I don't know if it's that funny. I'm not sure if I find it that funny anymore. What do you expect? He has Superman. What do you expect? He has no limits. Yep. Yeah. It's like, but you try to bring that logic up, and people are like, no, Superman couldn't kill Goku because Goku nearly destroyed the planet by screaming hard and farting on the planet. It was a rancid fart that caused buildings to crumble and people to scream, and billionaires to see reason, see Goku's the most powerful, and it's like, come on, man. I just roll my eyes and don't ever tempt the forces of that again. It's just not fun. I don't find it fun. Others may, but I don't. Yeah, might as well, because it breaks one of the tentacles.
Blade of the Dancer.
We'll see. Okay, that did not hit all of them like I thought it would. I think I lose here.
This cannot be.
Prepare yourself.
This might be where I lose. Unless, in terms of morality, I'd have to go with Megatron. Yeah, as I said, keeping myself out of it. It's not just let people enjoy the way that the things they enjoy, so long as they're civil about it. But it's Dragon Ball Z fans. I doubt civility will happen in the comments section.
Now,
Which, I mean, is kind of the internet at large.
now it begins. Ha! Time to strike.
Ugh.
I'm gonna try a little something.
Blessings from above?
Ronnie's just still gone. There she is. Hey, there you are.
I need a plan.
She'll be back. Yeah, literally right as I thought. V-Day's halfway down on health, so that's a plus. I'm doing okay for damage. It's just I'm kind of scraping by on my ass here. Not elemental barrage.
Nota salvare.
Just in case.
My turn. I'll keep my friends safe. Soul Getsusen!
Granted, I would have preferred Discord to beat Bill's Cipher, but they did so massively and Bill got screwed over and walked into Discord. For a second, I completely forgot Discord. Oh!
Well now.
Oh no!
Okay. Unexpected.
I have a talent for making with these hands. Time for your medicine.
Who did you start with? I started with Throne. Thus her being the high. Thus she is the highest level of my characters.
Agnia! Yeehaw! Let's do it! Let's get to work.
Yeah, I can do whatever I set my mind to. Let me
I
help.
picked Ochette. Ochette's a good pick.
Thank
All
you
the
kindly,
characters are a
Agnia.
good pick, I'd say. Without a doubt.
Let's go.
Now. I didn't realize that move would happen. Uh-oh. Oh god, I should have had Oswald in the back burner then. Vita versus Aku from Samurai Jack. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting. You wouldn't be weak to bows, would you? Good luck. Good night, combo. Hope you have a good rest of your evening.
Here we go.
No, I'm not gonna take any chances. Let's do.
Come on then.
Right spear. No spear. No to spear.
Ow!
Ow.
Time to shine. Yeah. Let me help.
Heal up. You had to kill Mahina. Mahina. I forgot who Mahina was. I'm sorry. Again, a lot of things have happened in recent years that have made me very forgetful. Let's try bow.
Take this!
Yes. The owl. Yes, yes. So that's the owl's name. Yes, I did. Because I picked a Kala. So, yeah. Sadly, I did. I have an idea.
Time for your medicine.
Akala shares his
getting
voice
warmed
actor
up.
with the current voice for Frieza. Yeah, that's really cool to learn. Rest in peace to Chris Aries.
Yeehaw! Let's do it!
Rest in peace to Chris Aries. Obviously, they have a new voice actor for Frieza, but the old voice actor was a man named Chris Aries who sadly passed away. Rest in peace to him.
Let's get to work.
Little Kariba voices Frieza in Death Battle. That's cool. I mean, it makes sense considering what he had done prior with Team 4 Star. Uh-oh.
All right.
should help.
Let's get defenses up in case I can't make it. And then we can do...
My... Huh?
There.
My turn.
Haru from Persona... Really? I thought her voice sounded familiar. Yeah, makes sense. She did a good job. Honestly, the acting across the board in this game has been great. I especially loved Alejandro Sab's performance as Oswald. He did such a good job. We'll do the physical boost again.
A pinch of this and...
And Nia can...
You're a star, Agnia. Don't underestimate me.
do that. Harvey's Japanese VA is Dio. You know what? That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Right. Akala!
Well now. I have a talent for making no mercy, only pain.
Let's get EP. Attack. And EP again.
Time for your medicine.
You have my thanks, Kirsty. Let's go! Wahoo!
Hunter skill. Oh no! I didn't know that was I didn't know that was her final skill. Wow. All right. Let's try the brand sword. Brand attack.
Meet Brand, the Thunder Blade.
Well, 1,000. That's good damage.
Now then.
Patricio shares his voice with Thunder McQueen from JoJo's. Who's Thunder? Like dub or sub?
You think I can do whatever I set my mind to?
I didn't think that'd do it.
I summon Alfred,
Dub.
the
Okay.
Flamebringer.
Japanese VA is Zoro from. Oh wow, that's cool.
Here goes. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Right? No, I didn't think so. Let's invest in Oshet again.
I'm investing in you.
Thanks.
Here I go.
And then
No mercy, only pain.
we will increase elemental defense. And get some SP back.
Time for your medicine.
I still like Tressa the Merchant from the first
I owe
game
you
more.
one.
She was fine.
Let's
but
go.
I've not found a weak character in this game's cast, which is why I enjoyed it so much. Like there were some characters in the first game that I was kind of towards, but this one is like this game's cast is good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Time to shine.
Particcio's the manliest man in the game. He has major riz. I agree. Tarnation. Nope to that.
What to do, what to do. A pinch of this and...
Use hired help. Sorry, no backseating, forgot. I was actually thinking the exact same thing. I was thinking of that. No worries, I was literally thinking the same thing. It's not gonna be a whole lot of them, but this is fine.
Let's get to work.
Okay, good. Took care of one of them. Oh? What happened? Phase 2? Oh shit. Oh no, it's so cool. Throwing in the others. All 8? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Why did Automod catch that? That's such
I'll extend a helping hand to all those in need.
Why did Automod catch that? That's such a fucking weird one. Yeah, very androgynous, V-Day. All 8 travelers will join in this battle. You can switch between parties as ZR during the fight. Ooh, this music! Still a shame we didn't get to fight Kazan. You know, I kind of wish we could, yeah, but I guess Kazan was more of a strategist, if anything.
I have a talent for making
Actually,
do.
no. No, actually. And then Particio can do his thing because he.
A pinch
Oh,
of
each
this
of them are in the
and-
fight!
Back on my feet.
Oh, I love this! This is fantastic!
I've never lost a fight. Take that and that and that.
Oh, they all have new lines for that! Eee!
Let's get to work.
Holy
There's
shit,
always
this
hope.
music!
This is what it means to... Yeah?
Prepare to the flame. Get everybody's
Mission
elemental
help.
defense and stuff up. Because I'm gonna imagine this is gonna hurt hard. Heat ray? Okay, good thing I decided to do that. Uh-oh. Ow! Damn, that hit my back row.
Oh dear, the histories have come to life. Be healed.
I'm back.
This is so cool.
Elena.
Oh.
This is the final answer. Impart your wisdom,
Temenos
Alaphas.
is just so done with this. He's like, oh, please, I've had enough of this. Please. He's
My
like
friends,
he's
our
like that
final
scene in
battle is
he's
at
like that
hand.
moment in Back to School. Please stop. I can't take it anymore. I feel like I gave birth to an accountant.
Time to strike.
Even the dawn will be mine.
podcast would have had none of Miguel's antics in the first game. Yeah, I imagine. So sword's not weakness. Dagger probably isn't. So that thing's probably all elemental. In that case... Oh, I know what I'm doing with this. I know what I'm doing.
Oh my.
Yeah, you go up first.
Oh dear.
Temenos, you... Let's go, Aber. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Aber's Reckoning move if I'm able to, but I have to rethink my strategy. I can't melt the boss like I normally would. I'm thinking.
Atone for your sins. You won't be needing that.
Doing that.
My turn.
And then...
Ah!
Peacock Strut on Oswald.
The peacock struts.
My turn.
And then...
How's this?
250,000? God damn.
Thinking time. This is the answer! It's broken.
Okay. Chernobog from Fantasia. Yeah, kind of Chernobog energy. If anything, also kind of reminds me of Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1. Like the final form of Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1. Kind of reminds me of that too. Change out.
Now then.
Dancer. No.
Let me
heal.
Thank you.
And Vita technically exists in Smash Brothers Multiverse by virtue of Octopath spirits in the game.
Here I go.
I didn't know Octopath spirits were in that. Granted, I haven't played Smash Brothers in a very long time, so yeah. Shocker, I also don't really follow Smash Brothers closely ever again because I just stopped having fun with it. Same with Mario Kart and Mario Party and any Mario sports game. Basically, a lot of those multiplayer games just got ruined by an overly competitive sore loser person from my past. And not sore loser in the sense like, oh, they always lost to me, therefore they got angry. It was like, this person basically would challenge me to, or he would play multiplayer games with me because he knew I would lose to him. And anytime that any chance of him losing ever came up, he would try to duck out. That's what I mean. Alright, I'm thinking here. I don't play competitively, so I play casually and acknowledge all franchises in Smash. Yeah. I mean, I just stopped having fun, period, and I just am like, you know what? Multiplayer's like, cool. You know, let people have their fun. So long as they are being respectful towards one another. Which, you know, kind of hard to really say nowadays, especially when it comes to certain... I just play single player. Same. Literally most of the games I stream are single player. Like... Some may have multiplayer components, like when I played Demon's Souls on PS5, but even then I played that offline. Same thing I did for Elden Ring and Dark Souls 1. Just, it's a preference thing. question is, do I change out to Temenos? I should. Actually, what's the health of everything looking like right now? Still pretty high. I hope this game's OST wins. I think it's definitely a contender, but we've had a lot of really strong OSTs this year. Hi-Fi Rush and Final Fantasy XVI also stick out in my mind. And Lies of P, for the bits I've heard while I'm playing that, have also been good. They're probably going to give it to... I don't think they are. I think that game's like dead and buried. Yeah. I think that game's not... No dice on that. If anything, I think the winners for most of the awards might go to Baldur's Gate 3.
I expect great things.
Thank you kindly. I'm just getting warmed up.
Veteran soldiers.
Let's get to work.
They're all waiting for me. It's up to me! Terra!
This game is nominated for Game of the Year when they do the Metal Gear Game Award, and I hope they play for the Dawn. Honestly, there are a lot of different awards that... There are a lot of different things that I hope get shown.
Now then.
If anything, I'd love if the Hi-Fi Rush soundtrack got some rep. Because I think a live performance of some of that music would be fucking awesome.
Be healed.
In my humble opinion.
The tide is turning.
What to do?
Any repeat of 2020 were the last... Yeah. Well... That's a particularly... rough situation. What did that do?
Now then.
Okay, well, Oswald can still do his thing of just chipping away at stuff.
This is the answer! They're broken.
Ow. Oh no!
Now it begins.
Okay then.
My prey awaits.
There. Now both arms can't move.
Let's go.
And then... Wicked right arm is still... That's probably all elemental damage that needs to take down. Alright, I'm gonna do a little cheat move.
Nothing personal.
Ah.
I'm just getting warmed up. Don't underestimate me. Take that and that and that.
Hired help. It's just... Particcio's stuff here is pretty busted.
Let's get to work.
There, both arms gone.
Darn.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, what?
Not bad.
Now I can lay the smack... Well...
Now then.
We'll see. I don't know what all that just did. Well, a lot of it... Okay, so defense, attack, elemental attack. I'm guessing that's healing? Like, healing I can't do? Huh. Yup. Okay, so certain... Okay, okay. Well, that gets awkward. Can I heal? Yep, can't heal. Okay. Some nasty surprises. Yup, from the looks of it. Oh, Chet could chip away some of those armor points. That may be what I do, yeah. Or... Casty. No, Casty would be a better idea, I think. Because... Casty can get more of the armor points down.
I have a talent for
Never
making
mind!
do.
Wait, no. Okay, I got very scared. I was like, ah, I can't do it! Nope.
Naughty deeds earn me bitter money.
5.
Casty!
Okay, so Vide can do physical, so maybe I should have Hikari have the stance on. I can't do precise shot. That's not good. Do that.
Here goes.
And then we can change out to Throny and the others.
My turn.
And then Oswald. I know what I can do for you, friend. Peacock strut on Oswald.
The peacock struts.
Hikari can also...
My turn.
Abide himself.
I need a plan.
I'm gonna check real fast about the light weakness.
Magia Stigmateo.
Yep.
Thank you.
What to do?
As swift as a snake.
Shackle or armor corrosive.
You're open.
Cleaning time.
Fight a god if I must.
The curse seems to be broken now. Cool. Awesome.
Aber, Prince of Thieves.
Alright, 25,000. Not a whole lot.
Thinking time. Let me show you what I've learned. This is the final answer.
One true magic.
This is the answer.
Okay, good damage. Then Temenos can heal.
To work.
Heal everybody up.
Heal.
I owe you one.
Big heal.
Prepare yourself. Light will prevail.
My question is... No, not those. Let's try the brand attack. Or... Yeah, wait. No. Brand.
I summon Brand, the Thunder Blade.
Okay, good amounts of damage done there. Uh-oh. Travelers cannot... Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no!
My prey awaits.
They can be revived when V-Day is broken. Okay, good to know. Thank you for letting me know that, actually. Like genuinely, I was getting very scared there. Alright, then Particio can do his thing
Here
again.
goes.
This hired help thing is genuinely the most busted thing
Let's
that
get
he's
to
got.
work.
Have to kill the arms this time. Right, but killing the arms will also mean less actions that V-Day can take, which is pretty valuable.
All right. Let me help. I'm back.
What to do? No mercy, only pain.
There. Ow.
Yeehaw!
I need a plan. Magya Steed.
I had 4 merchants hired help
effective.
and destroyed and used
Can't
foreign
thank you enough,
assassins.
Oswald.
Yeah, it destroyed
Ready?
with foreign assassins. Yeah. I can see how that'd be useful here.
My turn.
It's not gonna break.
I won't be afraid.
Not with the sword, I think. Have some weakness coverage, I think.
You're in for it now. Now!
Okay, that one's weak to mostly elemental. Ow!
Oh dear.
Oh, Oswald's his ACP's all gone. Oh no! Oh dear!
Be healed.
Hey everybody, it's me, Johnny Bravo, here with my Let's Play of Octopath Traveler 2. I'm fighting the Dark God V-Day, and they seem to be having a real rough time here. Mama warned me about gods like V-Day. I was hoping she was right. Brace for impact? Uh-oh.
This.
Well, there goes Oswald.
Oswald.
Can I use an olive of left? I can't. Oh no. Break V-Day first and then revive. Okay. Well, sadly, well, no, I won't be able to. I have to change to Particio again. Particio, how much BP have you got? 3?
It's my turn now. Let me help.
Heal up, everybody. Pop off.
Here goes.
It's not gonna be perfect, but this should help.
Let's get to work.
Well, that didn't do a whole lot for the armor points.
My turn.
Those other chats. That's not good. How's thrown A's? Nope. Changes his sprite when he's halfway there. Yup. I like the changes in the thing. I think I noticed that in a couple other bosses. I'm always a fan of that. You can also do it with you to see how that works. I'm still a millionaire after all this.
I need a
That's
helping
nice.
hand.
Okay, one arm is dead.
Darn.
Right. Ready, set, go!
Ow.
Oh, shit. Don't underestimate me. Take that and that and that.
Oh, I can't. Oh. Uh-oh. That's fine. Broken.
This is bad.
The first boss's sprites change when broken. Cool.
My turn. I'll keep my friends safe. Hienka!
Doing that. Ow.
Ready? Don't blink.
Where was I?
My leg's bouncing.
Here you go.
Another chance.
Now it begins.
I think we can survive one hit from this arm. Perfect time to show up, I suppose. Oswald's back. He is back.
Here.
That's a hope.
Ouch.
Not bad. Watch me. You're open.
Also, hello, Cryptic Miles. Welcome in.
Sorry, but I won't hold back. Aber, Prince of Thieves.
Okay, good damage there.
My turn. Light will prevail. Shinju Monkigiri!
Okay.
Now then. Magia Steed.
Very well.
Keep up the damage. I need to heal everybody first.
Be healed.
Thank you kindly, Temenos.
Oh god.
Like this.
Well, okay, Throne's down.
Here I come.
I need a plan. Magia Steed.
That helped.
Alright, and then
Where was I?
Luminescence.
Blaze on, O sacred flame. Very good.
Now it begins.
Just noticed that V-Day has elf ears. I see more Furbolg slash cow-like ears. Not really... Yeah, I think that's what I'm seeing.
This is yeah for the future.
V-Day might have some bull-like traits in him. Yeah. I have an idea.
Lion dance.
Well now, there's hope for tomorrow. I need a helping hand.
Oh. Throne died, but you know what? She was already the highest level party member. Cheater, cheater, you cheated!
Mrs. Puff, I used hired help to beat V-Day in Octopath Traveler 2.
Why?
Why, SpongeBob? That's okay. You won. That's all that matters.
I'm a cheater, pumpkin eater! Patrick, I beat the boss, but only with hired help used from Particio and Casti!
You can continue the game even after watching the epilogue. I know of the secret boss, I was told, but I think I'm gonna probably end it with the story situations here.
Squidward, I only won Octopath Traveler 2 with the help of hired help from Particio and Casti.
SpongeBob, they wouldn't include that mechanic if they didn't intend for you to use it at some point.
But I feel so cheap using it.
You know what? I would love it if there was ever like a SpongeBob improv thing where like they just play video games and get really invested in certain parts into it.
Squidward, you've been playing Final Fantasy 16 for 5 days straight. Mr. Krabs said he's gonna fire you.
SpongeBob, I need to do this so that Clive and Jill can be together and bang and be happy again.
Squidward, Squidward, they're just virtual characters. Please, you have a job and a house, a mortgage to pay off.
God, that's the worst SpongeBob I've done yet. I do not know. I could do a better SpongeBob than that. I'm cackling good. I'm glad you found that funny. I can do it better than that.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it? Mr. Krabs, you beat V-Day. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Mr. Krabs, you got the best route with this girl in this visual novel. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it, SpongeBob.
Patrick, you went down a bad ending.
I would love that. SpongeBob cast plays visual novels and react to each other's endings.
Travelers. The light has left. And yet, you protest.
Hold on, everybody. I know this is a pivotal plot moment, but I need to make sure that my dog's not getting into anything that she shouldn't be. Give me just a moment. Okay, I'm back. She did not get into anything she wasn't supposed to. Yeah. Because sometimes you gotta make sure. Dogs can be quite clever in how they get things.
And yet, you stand defiant.
Especially when you have a counter-surfing Labrador.
For a dawn bereft of light. Mark well, travelers.
V-Day is V done for. Yeah! Yeah!
Do not forget. I
Boo,
am
yeah.
eternal.
Boo. V-Day doesn't do anything truly heinous on screen besides try to corrupt Casti and shroud the world in darkness. Yep. I mean, yeah. Yeah, V-Day for the most part is kind of a non-presence until this point, but there's enough seeds planted for doubt early and into the final chapters that make it so like, oh no, this is like, okay, this is a force that was building up. It's not just like a sudden snap of like, okay, here's something, you know?
This treasure is mine. I won't let anyone take it from me.
I really now need to see what the others say in the ending here. Epilogue unlocked. The beginning of the epilogue marks the end of your journey. Once you are done roaming and ready to see what lies at the end of the final path, proceed to the indicated destination. Well, And then Kazan crawls up from the pit, having been resurrected. He's like, what was He was like, oh, Hikari, I just had the strangest dream. I was surrounded by some of the world's finest liquors, And I didn't have to suffer any liver damage when I was drinking them. It was amazing. All kinds of things I managed to try. And try them with reckless abandon I did. Not even a hangover was happening to me. Oh, fuck. That was a hard fight. But we did it. But yeah, now I really want to know what the others say after, like, to Kazan and then when you beat V-Day. Again, I faced the same thing in Live Alive.
Let the experiment begin.
I could fart on this bowl and it would fall over.
My turn.
Now then.
There.
I've seen worse methods.
That strategy wouldn't work against Caldera. What, farting on him? No, I wouldn't imagine that would work either. You just put your bumhole against... You just put your bumhole against him and then he'd just look at you and say, "What'd you do that for, you donkey? What'd you have to do that for? How come you farted on me? Why would you do that? Have you had one too many pints down at the pub? Why would you fart on me like that, you big dick?" That's what I picture the final boss sounding like. Very, very like, complaining
I shall
and
be
British.
your opponent.
I need a plan.
Oh, I hate it when the warriors of light from this game come over and try to just ruin my fun. Taking down my armor points and just making a huge mess of things. It's awful. It's really bad. Alright. Am I going the right way? I don't remember. I think it's this way. Yes. Yes. This was it. I've seen 2 speedruns of people taking down Caldera in less than 2 hours. God damn.
I suggest you get out of my way.
Is it that hard of a fight? I don't really see myself going back to Octopath 1, though. Because, I mean, I kind of got spoiled as far as what the endings showed and had. So, yeah. No, from the moment they picked their traveler to the fight with Caldera. Ah. Oh, that whole sequence is 2 hours. Damn.
It's always good to see a familiar sight.
Yes. Even if it's for the last time.
This is it, isn't it? The end of our journey.
Hey now, who's saying that? There's still plenty of steps left in these legs.
Although probably not in these kind of shoes. Loafers aren't that good for long distance traveling across different terrains. I've got some really hella bad blisters on my ankles now. They're irreparable. I've got scars there. I built up calluses from how bad these blisters got.
Indeed. We each will continue on our own paths.
To travel is to live. Or so they say.
Ochet?
I feel sad. I don't want to say goodbye.
Credits show the order in which you beat each boss. Okay, question. Is there an after credits scene?
I, too, find myself reluctant to part ways with everyone.
Yes? Okay.
How odd.
I have another question. When it came to people uploading this final epilogue segment, did they ever get a copyright strike or anything? Because I remember Live Alive having that problem, and I got kind of worried because if this game had a similar... They did not? Okay, thank you. That's the biggest fear, because I've uploaded every single VOD I've done of this game on YouTube and not had any issues, so it'd be a real dick move of Square Enix to be like, hey, you know this final epilogue segment that, you know, is very, like, nice and final and all that? Yeah, how about you not upload that? We're gonna pull an Atlas and be like, oh, don't spoil that for people. And you fucking know Atlas will do that when they release Persona 3 Remake next year. They're gonna be like, oh, this is an old story, but people have not played it yet, so don't stream past this part of the game, or don't have spoilers in this area, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, fucking Atlas.
It won't be the same without you. I'll miss our feasts.
As will I.
If you picked Agnia as your starter, you control Pala instead for the sequence. What? Wait, what do you mean you control Pala instead for the sequence?
I don't want to forget this moment.
Oh shit, didn't mean that. Sorry.
You won't, Ochette. We won't.
Our journey will live on forever. In here.
There's a reason for that, because Agnia is busy at the theater in New Delsta. Huh.
Well said.
Right. I'm so glad I met everyone.
Travelers even leave in reverse order from when you got them. Oh, so Agnia's... Yeah. Okay, so it'd be Agnia, then Partitio, then Casti... No, then Hikari, then Casti, Oswald... Ochette, Oswald, Temenos, then Throne.
I'll never forget our adventures together.
I think. Again, it's been a very long while since I assembled the whole
Not even
party.
when I'm old and gray. You can count on it.
We literally fought a god of darkness together. We have no reason to ever forget what we saw.
Never. Never, ever.
Oh, I like that the characters'
see
themes
each
all
other
play
before
here. In my case, it was Hikari, Temenos, Agnia, Partitio, Oswald, Throne, Casti, and Ochette.
Well, I'll be.
Aw.
Seems I've got something in my eyes. This ain't a farewell.
Never mind,
you
it wasn't
hear?
character
I put
themes.
no stock in them.
Manly tears.
Happy trails.
It was an honor to journey by your side. Come to Ku whenever you please, and you'll be welcomed with open arms. You have a friend for life.
Partitio is awesome. I really like him.
May the roads ahead of you be filled with fortune and smiles. If you fall sick or become wounded, send a letter. I shall come with haste.
Shame the travelers
During
don't
our
talk.
journey,
Yeah.
I found something I never thought I would.
Yeah, I learned that apparently scenes like this did not exist even in the epilogue of the first game, which is a real shame. Because it would have really helped with the characters in terms of building their relationships with each other. That's something this game definitely
even
improved
more
upon.
important than meat. I won't forget you all. Until next time.
Did a randomizer in the first game. They got Galdera and Han its first chapter. Oh no! That's mean. God, and
Until we
Hanets,
meet
yeah.
again.
There's something I want to say, but I'll keep it to myself for now.
Got Vanessa. Oh, damn. I'm guessing that was a horrible mismatch.
When we meet again, I'll tell you.
Well, where should I go next? Now that no collar weighs me down.
Yeah, randomizers can be very interesting for playthroughs of games. Like, I've got a friend that played through a Dark Souls randomizer. I used to think it was Dark Souls. Well, that was Octopath Traveler 2. You know, I thought that this would end up being my longest for any of the playthroughs that I've done for this series, but I was completely wrong. It is not my longest series of it's not my longest stream series. My longest stream series is still Shin Megami Tensei 5. This is tied for second with Yakuza Like a Dragon. So, yeah. Yet to really find anything that'll top that. And this definitely didn't take for my longest single finale stream. That's still held by Yakuza 5. This game appear instead of Wolf and Temenos' route. That's weird. But yeah, general opinion. Oh, I could get to see that thing in real light. God, that's disturbing. Well, this is easily a Game of the Year contender. Easily one of my top JRPGs ever, without any doubt. Like, this was just wonderful. Wait. The boss in, Wait, you mean Temenos... Ochet's first boss was Temenos' friend Roy? Oh my god! Wow, I didn't even know that! Holy shit. It seems like a lot of games are really... A lot of game narratives seem to do well when they tie everything together, and it's just... This game's one of those, you know? It's just mixing a lot of stuff, and it's done so well. This game has so many marked improvements over the first. I would say that this is easily a 9 out of 10 video game without any shred of doubt in my mind. For the points that I will dock is that, again, I found the equipment management stuff to be a bit cumbersome when you're wanting to improve your party's equipment. Like, ideally, I would have loved it if I would just get to fucking go to a store, buy the damn equipments that I want, and then equip them to characters while they're in the tavern so I don't have to keep swapping them back and forth. But aside from that, everything that I played in this game just feels like a marked improvement over the first. Like, a lot of the side quests were fucking awesome and interesting. Not a single character is here that I don't like. Like, not a single character I don't like in this game. Every one of them has something interesting about them, or just charming, or riz-filled, like with Particio. I mean, his voice in Glendolf, aka Diavolo. Oh, wow. But yeah, the general just everything was such a marked improvement, and I don't know, like, I just see why a lot of people are saying, like, no, keep your eyes out for this one, and I'm happy. I'm happy that this game got so much attention and love, frankly. Like, this is fucking awesome. I'm very glad to have gotten to play through this. this makes me excited for other HD 2D projects, you know, because it seems games with this style just tend to really just keep outdoing themselves one after another. You know, you have all of these interesting stories being put in to this style, and it just branches off into so many cool directions. Got plucked, yeah. She got recruited. This makes me excited for that Dragon Quest III remake. If only we could learn some fucking news about it, but what can you do? They want to be tight-lipped about it, but you know what? Yuji Horii did say that the game's progress is going along smoothly, so at the very least, we have that. You know, we learned that, yes, there's no significant delays or anything, so that's a plus. Yeah, Terra kind of is not Groudon. Trying to remember. What? You know, the Live Alive revitalization of the HD 2D, or the HD 2D revitalization that was given to Live Alive really puts into the idea, like, what other kind of games could potentially, you know, enhance an old game to help it find a new audience. There's a nice change to credits. Yeah, it's getting to see all the bosses again. Veronica, super cool. Just cool stuff. Also, hello, Hecatone. Hecatone. Welcome. Hope you're having a good evening. Hello. But yeah, I know a lot of people pointed to Chrono Trigger for a potential remake in this style, and that would be really neat. Working on final chapters of the characters. Well, in that case, yeah, I literally just beat the game, so hopefully, yeah, duck out for spoilers though if you don't want to be spoiled. But yeah, like, I joked about the idea of like Mother 3 to be done in this style to give it you know, bring it to the West that way, even though it technically has been in the West for a long time thanks to the fan translation. But another one that kind of cropped up in my head would there were a couple others. Like, there was one that I think was released in Europe, a JRPG that didn't exactly release in the West, but is well liked. Had a very interesting map traversal, but I'm forgetting the name right now. But nonetheless, I just think this HD 2D style has given old games a new breath of fresh air, potentially, as well as, like, it's just done so much good. And each of these HD 2D games have kept improving upon themselves after each entry to some extent. Like, we got Octopath 1, you know, kind of started it in a way. And then Triangle Strategy was good, albeit had some moments that made me kind of eh. And also, like, it kind of traded the idea for multiple paths, but ended up with a very wooden protagonist that sort of had to play by the player's whims by the end of it. I'm liking these pun names you're posting, Dark Sign. Harvey was a good villain. He was. He was a hateable villain, but in a good way. Oh, and the poor owl. Potitio, here's my new Tesla train. Mugen's probably the weakest. Yeah, Mugen's kind of the most played normal. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of all I really got to say. Live Alive was really good, and then this game came out and it's really good. Like, this HD 2D studio did 4 games, and all of them were good. Trousseau played too much Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, he played too much Darkest Dungeon and didn't leave again. Didn't leave to see the sun. Hardest fight I had is casting of Chet's final chapter characters. They got some scary, rough moments. Oh God, Claude. That was a weird one. Claude, aka not Claude, aka no, it's not Sephiroth, because Sephiroth didn't do what Claude did. Claude wasn't a rough fight. I beat him pretty fast, apparently. I just didn't expect to win as quickly as I did, because apparently there were 2 other phases that I missed out on. I think I hear my dog trying to possibly get up into something. Hopefully I don't think there's anything that she can get into. Sorry, I've got a dog. My dog Bonnie might be doing some goofy stuff. Drink a little water real quick. Partitio is the last character I gotta do for story, and it's my main story at the moment. Ah, so you're like me. Picked your first for your last.
This town has changed. Now then, where might the others be?
Oh wait, am I getting to meet up with them? Oh, I can't do path actions. Yeah, I did the same thing with Throne. Hey, Hikari!
It's good to see you again, my friend. Let us be on our way. It's time we celebrate her new journey.
God damn it. Also, let's face when you do get to play a merchant in MMO and JRPG, then proceed to mop the floor with enemies as one adds. Yeah. Give me a second. I gotta check to see if Bonnie's not getting into anything. And I'm back. Looks like Bonnie did not get into anything. I love my dog, but sometimes she gets a little too adventurous. I did in this order: Akala, Trousseau, Claude, Harvey, Rock, Dulcinea, Caldina, and Mugen. Okay. I went Dulcinea... Actually, you saw it in my credits scene there. I can't remember it off the top of my head. You all saw. Keep honing my skills and I work hard to see what works. But yeah, I also did as many of the side quests as I could. Hey, yo, Chet!
Hey, I knew I recognized that scent. I've got plenty of food for everyone, so let's go!
Hey, sorry one of your troop members got obsessed with somebody and then got sacrificed. You there with the white fur, would you like to join our traveling troop? So happy you can go the way of Mufasa. Yeah. I will try my best not to frighten the humans. Just say meow a bunch. Oh, there's Oz. Oh, it's Oswald in here.
I hate crowds.
Took the wolf over the owl. Yeah, I did. I liked the... I didn't realize that apparently I missed out on damage type changes, or damage potential. It's a beautiful day for a song. Beautiful melody makes me want to dance. Oh.
Thank goodness we were able to find each other. I'm looking forward to the performance.
Oh. So I'm guessing this is a performance with Agnia. All this music. Ah, it's so good. Where's my man? Where's Particio? Oh, it's the hunter that scolded, that was scolded by Ochette.
Well now, here's a familiar face. Shall we be on our way?
So it's not so much an end credit scene, it's a full-on ending sequence. Is that Paula?
Hey there, I'm Paula, Agni's little sister. I'm so glad you could make it.
She doesn't have the
I'm about
pigtails.
ready to explode from excitement.
She doesn't have the... Yeah, her hair changed. Wow. We'll say Particio theme just has so much sex appeal. That is true. Of the themes in this game, Particio's is easily one of my favorites. His theme is just... It's the fuck theme. It's the theme that fucks. Oh, of course he'd be here.
I've been waiting for you. No time for pleasantries.
Agnia's story is
Let's
much more
mosey.
lighthearted than Primrose's was. Oh, yeah. No comparison. That and Temenos is the most weird ones. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so... Oh, that's what you meant earlier, Dark Sign, is that if you picked Agnia as your first, you control Paula in this sequence where you're gathering everybody. Ah. So I have to go back to finish Octa 1. Yeah, I'm kind of unsure if I want to go back to do the full final story of Octa 1 if it didn't have this kind of emotional payoff with all the characters. Primrose's villain was an absolutely psychotic monster. Yeah, I remember he was just obsessed with trying to create a tragedy. Oh yeah, well you didn't level your characters correctly. Yeah.
Life is a journey. The places you go, the deeds you do, the tales whose hero you become. Every road is yours to take.
Dulcinea's fight was interesting. It was, and it also had easily one of my favorite themes in the game. In a game with already great music.
I once went on a journey. I was one of 8. My friends and I visited every corner of the realm. The winding road we walked was full of surprises. And I know the memories we made will be with me forever. Looking back on them now brings a comforting warmth to my heart. Our lives are both a journey and an adventure. The path ahead may be dangerous. And you may even feel like giving up when the night is long and dark. But remember, in those times, especially in those times, you don't need to walk alone. No path is too perilous so long as friends are at your side. Walk astride
English
to
VA
the
for
dawn.
Agnia is so good, really captured the lightness for Agnia. Yeah, I was told that it's the same for same as actress Haru in Persona 5. I like they just allowed Juva in.
I hope that your journey and the dawn that awaits are filled with light. This song is for you.
It's all their level up poses too. Oh.
Octopath Traveler.
Oh, that got me. That was nice. Holy shit, Oswald and Particio are tall. Oswald's fucking tall. I mean, unless he's like, are the other... No, they're not sitting. Oswald's just tall. They're both huge. Damn. I'm a Castia's best girl. She is. I'm guessing that's the wreath that gets added into this when you beat it. Thank you, Darksign, for the follow. Thank you so much. Well, that's one of my longest... Also, again... Oh, thank you for the follow, Hecatone, as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, that was awesome. I'm so happy that I finally finished it. This is easily in one of my top role-playing games ever. Easily. Like, there's no comparison. Like, there were so many moments in this game that just got me at my core, and it just still delivered a lot of that satisfying turn-based action that I felt in the first game, but emphasized it with a lot of other ideas to it. Hope they merge the Octopath 1 and 2 together worlds. I feel like they may do that for something like the mobile game. I'm not sure if it could end up being similar to like a including Kanto and Johto and Pokemon Gen 2 kind of situation. That's I'm not sure if that'd be a thing. But needless to say, I will look forward to whatever this studio they don't need to. Yeah, they've done enough here, and frankly what they've done here is already amazing. I look forward to whatever the studio does next, honestly. Like, their hard work has paid off in spades. This was amazing. This alongside FF16, Baldur's Gate 3, Lies of P, and Sea of Stars is current, like, goes to show how, and Hi-Fi Rush. This included is like 6 or 7 games that I can consider Game of the Year contenders. Isn't that fucking insane? That we've just had this many Game of the Year contenders across these different types of genres. I've said it before, but this game, this year truly has been a absolute smash hit after smash hit kind of year with these releases. It's been insane. So, I think Octa 2 and BG3 are currently the biggest 2 games of Game of the Year. Yeah. Honestly, BG3 might currently beat that out, though, because of just how widespread that is, but this game definitely has a lot of good stuff going for it. So, yeah. I'll make sure to update you all as to what I'll probably play in place of this. I wouldn't bother with Lies of P or Starfield. I've been enjoying Lies of P, frankly. I've been loving that game. I've been streaming it, actually. So, yeah. That said, I'm probably gonna end it off here for the night. Good spot, if any. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for the subs and the watches and the follows. The fact that y'all stuck with me through this journey, it really does mean a lot, because I understand sticking through a game like this for this long can be a bit of a commitment, both for the player and the audience, but I wanted to stick through this because I saw this game had some really cool stuff to it and wanted to show it off, you know? And the fact that you all stuck with me through this it really means a lot. It really does. This game is a journey and an emotional roller coaster. Yeah, like actually. But it really does mean so much to me that you all have just been cool with hanging out and getting to play cool video games and try out these different experiences, and it means a lot. Oh yeah, Cassie's story got me a lot too. Like, every story in its own way had moments that were like, oh no, this hits really well. Again, only one that I felt like it kind of made me raise an eyebrow in terms of like the turns and twists was Throne's. I said it before, but Throne's ending felt like it was the ending for a completely different story. But, you know, feel free to disagree, you know. But, yeah, that's going to be it from me. Again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the subs, the follows. It really, sincerely, like, I'm blown away by the support that all of you guys show me, and the generosity of just even sharing your time with me. So, yeah, take care of yourselves, everybody. And I hope to stay hydrated, keep your postures checked, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.